Glass idioms are commonly used in business English, especially when talking about women's career progress and women in leadership. Here, we can see several examples of idiomatic language used when talking about female leaders and the barriers they have encountered. Famous names here include Lehman Brothers' Aaron Callan, who was promoted to CFO just before the company's collapse, and Yahoo's former CEO Marissa Mayer. Let's look at some commonly used glass idioms in business English, including the ones you see here. Glass ceiling. An invisible barrier that prevents certain individuals, often women or minorities, from rising beyond a certain level in a hierarchy. For example, despite her qualifications, she hit the glass ceiling and was passed over for executive roles. Break through the glass ceiling. To overcome invisible barriers and achieve success in a traditionally exclusive space. For example, she broke through the glass ceiling by becoming the first female CFO in the company's history. Glass cliff. A situation where women or minorities are promoted to leadership roles during times of crisis, making them more likely to fail. For example, she was appointed CEO during the company's downturn, a classic case of the glass cliff. Glass escalator. When men in female-dominated professions rise more quickly to leadership roles than their female counterparts. For example, even in nursing, male staff often benefit from the glass escalator effect. Glass box. A role in which someone is visible but lacks real power or influence. For example, she's in a glass box, everyone sees her, but she has no authority to make decisions. Glass wall. A recent term for invisible barriers that prevent lateral movement within an organization, often affecting career development. For example, he couldn't move into the marketing department due to the glass wall between divisions. Glass house. Used metaphorically to suggest vulnerability to criticism, especially when someone is being hypocritical. For example, they shouldn't criticize our ethics when their own practices are like living in a glass house.